Wow, you speak Chinese. There's so much encouragement.
The English is dragon boat. Okay, it will have to do with maybe a dragon coming in and riding on a boat.
Now I can say China is my home.
How do you think being a foreigner in China?
Here, they actually try to help you to understand Chinese. And I love the reactions when you speak Chinese, even if it's like 你好 or 你最近过得怎么样? Just ask simple questions. They're like, wow, you speak Chinese. There's so much encouragement that you want to learn more and more.
Before coming here, I think I read a couple of articles about how the Chinese are super racist. But then I got here and then I think it's subjective. I can say in my about 5 years here, I've never really had a one-on-one racist experience.
I got that. The reason why we have stereotypes towards certain culture is because we don't know about the culture.
Yeah.
We still have a long way to go for people to communicate from different cultures and to be open-minded. I really like how to embrace people from different cultures, especially to embrace the differences.
Now I can say China is my home. The life that I experience right now is very good, and I really want to stay more in China and to know more about China, the culture, the lifestyle and everything, because you have freedom of doing what you can do and everything is accessible. If you want to do something, it's very easy for you to do something.
Shandong province, they call it Shandong.
Yes,
and
agree.
I think I can totally agree with this because every time I would come back to Linyi Shandong, I would feel like, oh, I'm back home. You know, the culture, the feeling, the people around you are actually different.
Confucius put it quite well when he made it that your panzi and felt like if I have you from China, not from northern China, someone from southern China, I get to learn from two different aspects of China, and that makes me happy. I go to my family and I'm telling, no, China is not one place. It has so many provinces and all of them. Like, I'll seem like, yeah, like I'm a very gougy person. So it makes me happy. It makes everyone happy. So I think it's good.
Have you ever witnessed any culture shock in China?
When I first came and I started learning Chinese, the hardest part was were the tones, because you have 4 tones of pronunciation and it's quite hard to get your head around that. For me, they all sounded the same.
Yes, I know that.
And I could not say the difference. And for example, I would say ma and my teacher would say that's a horse, but I'm like, no, I meant to say mama. That was a really huge cultural shock for me. And also the way you guys write characters, there's a specific rule: to left to right, up to down, inside to outside. For me, it was more like art. I was drawing there,
Painting.
taking my time with each character, while my teachers would just write down in a second.
This traditional Chinese festival, I think it was either Dragon Boat Festival.
端午节.
Yeah, 端午节, yeah. The English is dragon boat. So I thought, okay, it will have to do with maybe a dragon coming in and riding on a boat. I heard the story and it wasn't like the same as the English translation. You fly kites, you make zonzo and other things. And then the language is, I think, language for every foreigner in China, because
Mandarin.
Yeah, Mandarin is not as difficult as Cantonese, but Mandarin is already too difficult. Too difficult. So being able to navigate around it, I think it's one of my greatest achievements in life.
What kind of job would you like to experience? Would you like to take in China?
During the coronavirus, I thought that I can do Waimai, because you have to understand that even though there's Uber Eats, there's Dodo outside of China, which works perfectly, it is nothing compared to what Chinese Waimai has to offer. Because you can buy anything from anywhere, literally for nothing. Like, you pay what?
Legally.
Legally, yes. So I thought maybe I could work there and actually see how do those people make money.
Probably a top oncologist to find solution to the worst kind of cancer. Chinese people are quite modest and say, oh no, we are not that good, but I think it's really good. So going into oncology and doing it here, I think would give me the fastest rate of getting results.